Well, good morning. This is Kat. I'm in the playhouse today. It's Tuesday. Excuse me while I'm taking a little bit of coffee. I fixed myself some very yummy coffee today. Let me see. What do I have in here? I have Almond Joy. International Delights Almond Joy. Ooh, it's so good. Anyway, today is Tuesday, and it's January 22nd, and outside my windows here in Jersey, we have a covering of snow and apparently some black ice on the road, so they're warning us to be careful. So I'm going to be real careful. I'm going to stay inside and I'm going to play, and I'm going to show you something really cool that I discovered. Let me just take another sip of coffee. Okay, we'll put that off to the side so it doesn't get in my way. Okay, forgive the bottle. I didn't really have, you can see I have a orange juice bottle because I couldn't find any smaller bottle. Well, I found one, thank goodness, so for my next color. But I wanted to show you this. Right now on the market is, I don't know how new it is, because I haven't been doing all these modern things because I have so much stuff. They call me Mom Depot, so I've just been working in my little circle of known products. But I recently discovered that there's a product on the market that it's a sheer glimmery stain or paint, or I'm not even sure what it's called. And I don't want to name manufacturers, but you might even know who it is. They make shimmer mists and all that. And actually, I think there's two that do this. But I wanted to share with you my version of how I make this really cool, shimmery, glimmery, glamorous, translucent paint. Now I've made the mists before, and those of you who have been with me for a while know, because you've gotten the recipes, etc., etc. So this is just a little FYI, and I want to explain how it's all done, and which I'm going to do inside the playhouse, so you can come in and join me. It doesn't cost you anything. You can come and watch me play. But before I do that, I just wanted to show you how cool this is. And I'm surrounded by papers, but none of them that, why is it that when I want paper, very embarrassing actually, I'm not totally ready. Obviously, I thought I was. I thought I had, well, I had my coffee. What more do you want from me? I had my coffee. That to me is numero uno. Let me take another sip to get me settled. Oh, that's so good today. Okay, let me see what I can find over here. All right, here's a piece of paper that oh no, who knows why it was over there. With me, you never know. It's just one of those, no better place to put it, so put it off to the side and roll it up. You know, what can I say? All right, after all of that noisiness. All right, so this is a sheet of paper. I actually did this on tissue, which turned out really well. I think I might have some of it. Yeah, I do. Here's some of that tissue. I was trying out the color last night after I'd made it, and I ran in to show everybody how cool it was. And you can see with this, different than the glimmer sprays that I've been showing you how to do, this has got some stiffness to it, and that's the secret of making it into a usable product that, you know, it's going to stay where you want it to stay, and it's not just going to slip and slide. Anyway, this is the color, but that's kind of a diluted color, and let's go and dip into this little bucket of joy here, and see, these things, they leak. I had it all over my hands last night. But when you put the cap on your regular bottles, it won't be all over the place. So anyway, let's just see. Let me get down in here. The one thing about this is that it settles a little bit. But let me just show you. Oh, so beautiful. And really, if you were working with this, you'd all be using a much smaller little brush than me, I would assume, unless you're doing a real big background. But anyway, I don't know whether the overhead is catching this or not, but You can see it's a very shimmery, glimmery, glitzy. Oh dear Lord, my cat's down there. He hears me talking, as he always does. You've met my Sebby before, because he just thinks that Mommy, whenever she is in her creative mode, must be talking to him. So, all right, what are you two doing down there? Hey, be nice to one another. Rogie, leave him alone. All right, so anyway, that's what we're going to be working with today inside the playhouse. And I'm going to hold this up to the upper camera here, and I'm hoping that maybe the lights... Well, first of all, let's go out to you guys out here in the front and see if you can... see if it's catching any of the color there at all. Are you seeing that? I don't know. It's hard to tell, because I can see it, obviously, but I'm sitting right next to it. And let's now go to the overhead. Can you see that? I can't really... Don't have my glasses on this morning. You know, I got out of bed and I looked outside and I went, I am not going out. So that's why I decided to come and play in the house for the while. In my studio, should I say. It's in my house, but it's my studio in my house. All right, I can't tell whether that's showing up or not, but that's okay. You'll see when I start making this, and I give you the recipe. I give you the whole recipe right inside the playhouse. So if you are seeing this and you'd like to see how we made this, come on in. It doesn't cost anything to join. I like to have my people that I can communicate with them. That's the reason I ask you to just come on in and be a part of the group here at artdemos.com, because there's lots of free goodies. I'll keep putting something on the front page as I come up with different ideas and promos for any upcoming workshops. But I still would like everyone that wants to learn to be in a community so that we can share with one another. You might discover something that's even easier to use than what I'm going to show you. So anyway, for the moment, I'm Kat. We're in the playhouse. It's not snowing, but it's snowed outside, and it's icky. It's a Tuesday, and I'm like, I'm not leaving the house, so I'm gonna go and play. So come on in, join artdemos.com, and love to have you, because we're gonna have some fun. Bye bye all.